It's really bright. Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Welcome if you're new. I'm Stacy, and tonight, it's almost bedtime. We are going to be finishing up this cover on this book. I went ahead last year, just before the holidays. Last year? Year before last, just before the holidays. Created book pages. I tried to create faux leather book pages out of paper bags. It kind of turned out good. I really enjoy it. And this is going to be the cover of one of my watercolor journals that I'm making. And I don't know if you can tell, kind of. You can kind of see my ink drawing of my seahorse. I see him. So I thought to start, I want to pop him out on this a little bit without obliterating the entire cover. I just want him to shine as like a focal point. So I have out a couple metallic pens just in case I feel like I need them. I don't know if I'm going to need them, but you never know. I got these online, just metallic craftwork pen, water-based, low odor, silver. Do not. Alright, inks are conforming. Doesn't say that it is waterproof, but there you go. At any rate, there's two of those, one in gold and one in silver, and then I have my gold. I got this in an art box. Or I might have picked it up at the store. It's a gold gel pen. Alright, so I also have out my Caran crayons. Ooh! I always have a hard time opening the tin. There we go. So I thought we could use some of my Caran crayons and see if we can get this guy to pop out of here. I don't have clean water, but I have cleanish water. So I'll grab this, and a paintbrush, just in case I want to blend them out a little bit. Because these are the Neocolor IIs, so they are water soluble. There's this tray, and then underneath are all of the rest, all the browns. And I usually set this is how I usually have this. Let's zoom out just a bit this way so you can see. I usually set the tray that pulls out off to the side and the lid, and anything else that I'm using along with my Neocolors I usually have setting right there just so I know what I'm doing. So yeah, these guys are going to be off to the side. And we're going to zoom in a bit so you can see what I'm doing. And this is done with Micron ink because I wanted it to be waterproof. So I'm fairly certain it won't bleed around. And I'm thinking I want to do a soft kind of golden. I don't want to go too light too fast. So I'm thinking maybe this ochre color around the outside, or do I want to do a soft blue, like a blue-green glow on the outside? See, I don't know. Well, let's start with. See, all right. I'm gonna start with this one, the super light. What color are you? Sahara yellow. And I'm gonna go around the outside of him. I don't think I want to do that. Maybe we'll just start coloring in. I think I'm just gonna start gently coloring in, just to bring him to the forefront. when I initially did this drawing about, I don't know, a year ago, a little over a year ago, I was super excited about creating this cover, and others like it, but I didn't know, I just wasn't sure about it. That. Well, she's starting to show. Yeah, she's starting to show up. Okay, so let's see if using a pretty firm brush, and this is a round number 9. It looks like a 6. I think it's a 6. At any rate, it's a very firm brush, so I don't have to worry about it getting too bendy on me. And we can soften this out and go over the top of it later. And that's what I'm feeling like I want to do. Just soften it out like that. Maybe carry some of it up here. Is that going to work? Not effectively. Alright, never mind. And we're working on the brown paper bag, which is covered with, well, many things. This is completely a mixed media piece. To make the faux leather, that sort of kind of worked out. The technique I used was one that I learned from someone on YouTube, a fellow bookmaker, who used cheap hair conditioner. Just cheap hair conditioner to, yeah, we'll go ahead and, get in some lights, because we can always go over my lights with darks. I get these horns in, a little patch there, there. I'm going to go through and scribble in this yellow real quick, and then we'll come back and wet it down and then go over with different colors, I think is the way to do this. That. That. And then there's Finn right through here. I'm just coloring in at this point, just getting pigment on the page. So this has hair conditioner on it, and then it has been, and water, very diluted, crinkled up, uncrinkled, crinkled up, uncrinkled. Not enough. I don't feel like it created enough texture, but that's just personal preference. And then and I'm just winging it for the coloring on this guy. Girl, guy, I don't know. We might add other colors as we go. There's the tummy. Okay. We've got other little fin-like indicators. That kind of, because of the texture of the paper, I had to go a little freestyle on my drawing, which is totally fine. I do tend to draw more realistic than non-realist, like cartoony. I don't really, honestly, I don't think to do cartoony or loose, like cutesy art. It just doesn't occur to me, honestly. Not that it's not nice, it's just not my honestly just doesn't occur to me. So there's that. Let's go ahead and... Ah, my holy buckets. Okay, calm down. And on top of the hair conditioner is ink. I scribbled ink on top of the wrinkles like an ink pad, a permanent archival ink pad, and rubbed all over the top. Different colors to get different colors, different textures. And this is what I ended up with. I was super happy with it at the time. Now I know there are different ways and better ways to do this kind of thing if I want to, so yeah. But I didn't want to... I really liked the idea of the drawing on the cover of each of my books, like doing an original piece of art and then sealing it maybe with, I don't know, I have some matte finish over there that I could use, some Liquitex. I liked the idea of doing that. Then not only do you have one of my handmade books, you also have a piece of art that I created individually for the book. They wouldn't all be like seahorses. It would just depend on the paper and the mood and how creative I was feeling, you know, that kind of thing. I'm always feeling creative. Always. Always, always. Work gets me, though. The day job runs me down and makes me tired. So, working from home, though, is the bee's knees. So I don't really have to worry about going into an office. And I do have more free time to create in the evenings, especially after I move into my own place. I'll have nice free time for creating in the evenings again. Nice big chunks of time. Right now it is past my bedtime, but I really, really wanted to get this video done and out. I took the weekend and created a bunch of books and practiced paper crafting while watching TV, which was really nice to be relaxed, to be that relaxed, to have a day to chill. My daughter was at her boyfriend's and my granddaughter was at her dad's, so I had the house to myself for a little while, which was really, really nice, I must say. Okay, so there's our swirl. Yeah, yeah, okay, I'm digging it. Are you guys digging it? So far, so good? Okay, I'm gonna leave out the ones that I'm using. I'll pop them up there. And at the end, I'll show you which colors we used. Total. Alright, let's see. Should we go jewel toned? I'm thinking so. I'm really thinking creams and greens and maybe some blues. Let's see. This kind of malachite green. Let's pop some down. Let's see what it looks like. Now, I've discovered with the Neocolor IIs, using them, that they go down a color. As you can see, the yellow is much softer and muted. They go down a certain color And some of them have a really crazy color shift. Like you put it down and it turns into a completely different color. I need a cloth. Way too much water right there. Let's pull that up. There we go. Some of them get much more vibrant and stay that way. Some of them get more muted and stay that way. And it's just a learning curve. It's not good or bad. It's just a learning curve of the product. Do we like that? You kind of can't see it on the camera very well. Or maybe it's just because my lights are really bright directly behind my camera. But I'm going to keep plugging along. Should I zoom in more? I don't feel like I should zoom in more. Trying to keep the video manageable, so I'd like to keep it at like 30 minutes if possible. So I'm going to move pretty quickly through. And you can use these as and I will, you'll see me use these in different ways as we progress through the coloring in phase. Some of the colors will be wet down, and some of them I'm just going to leave pure color and use kind of like as a, what do you call it? Kind of like I would use oil pastels, only these are much less soft than my oil pastels that I choose to use. Another thing you can do is directly paint with them if you wish. Like that. Get over that green and get in some, over the yellow I mean, get some pretty textures on our seahorse. Yeah, I like that. Pick it up and show you up close. Isn't that nice? I dig it. Alright, I'm gonna zoom in a bit, I guess, because that's much nicer for you guys. Let's scoot this out of the way. Way too much stuff on the desk again. Bookmaking stuff. Can't wait to have my own space. I'm super excited. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop in this blue. I'm gonna sprinkle it in. I'm just gonna sprinkle it in throughout the piece. Because it's pretty scribbly, the drawing, due to the texture of the paper. It's very crinkled and highly textured, which is fun. I'm not griping, I'm just letting you know. Maybe there. And then we'll go ahead and wet all these little dots down and then grab another color. I'm thinking a bright green, just so you're aware of where my thought patterns are heading. We're heading to the green. Blue-green jewel colors with accents of the yellow. I think that'd be pretty. And I don't have to exactly adhere to the markings on the page either, because we're probably not going to see the ink drawing by the time I get done. Maybe little bits here and there. Okay, I'm really digging this. This is fun. Anybody else having fun? So this is brown paper bag, if I didn't say that before, which is super fun. Super, super fun. Okay. And maybe a bit there. Alright, that's good enough. I'm going to set that down, because I think we're going to be done with that for a little minute. We're going to come through and we're going to quickly, not that much water, it's going to take forever to dry, dampen each little area very fast. I feel like it A, brightens the color, and B, kind of locks it into the page a little bit, is my thought, that it won't be resting so much on the surface. There we go. And I haven't played with my Neocolor IIs in this way in a while, so this is nice, fun little practice. I hope that you guys are enjoying. The blue that I have on my brush, I'm just gonna kind of drag it out like that into that fin. Yeah, that's pretty. Okay, and I'm cruising right along. Once again, for me, this could take hours. I could be listening to a book, which is my normal. I spent a lot of time this weekend listening to movies I've already watched. I went through over the last couple weekends, I watched the X-Men movies again. Mostly just because I wanted to. It's been forever since I've sat down and watched them, and I was super excited when they first came out. I had read the comics. I had not all of them, but a lot of the comics, and collected the X-Men cards, and I still had all that stuff from when I was younger, and when the movies came out, I was so excited and so happy with them. I felt like they did an amazing job. And the more I watched them over the years, the more I wish that they had done more with some of the characters that I really, really liked. Like Gambit was a favorite in the comics, and just little things like that. Okay, there's all of our blue tied down. Now, let's maybe do a little more of this bleeding out of the blue into the yellow fin areas, like that. Okay, and then brush down. I really am thinking this, like, either this really light one, which is lime green, or this one, which is yellow green. They're very close. Let's see. Let's put down some yellow green. See what it looks like on the paper. Oh, kind of digging it. It's very bright, right? It's vibrant, jewel-like, and I'm not gonna water this down. I think I'm gonna leave it nice and bright, like the color it is, and a nice thick layer like that. Go around that eye a little bit like that. That's cool. Under the jaw there. Maybe a little bit back here. Give us that glittery look. What's that? Ooh. Nice. Alright. Very happy. Popping right off that page. So glad I didn't do a background yet. I may not. I may just do the seahorse and then get you guys' opinion after that, and you can drop me some comments and see how we feel. I might leave some of that paper bag peeking through too, because I really like the way that looks. You guys like the way that looks? I kind of dig it. Might just some soft, gentle blend. Just if you glaze over the top, it kind of blends it in without too much color shift and without moving too much of the pigment around. I hope that makes sense. Just a glaze. Okay. Back to this green. Let's quickly go through like we did before. We'll get our other bits in. Maybe we need a brighter blue in here as well, sprinkled throughout. How would that look? I think so. Oh, my battery's gonna die. Let me change out the battery and yeah, we'll be right back in 1 second. Okay, there we go. Fresh battery. I'm gonna pick a blue, but I don't want it to be like a... Do I want it to be a bright blue? Maybe... Oh, maybe this aqua color, right? Maybe. Let's sprinkle it in and see what it looks like. Oh, I'm kind of digging it. Are you digging it? Oh yeah. Gives that little more jewel effect, right? And pull that up. Up, up, up. Gives her a little more of a... Or him. Him? I think it's the boy seahorses that have the babies, right? This is where that neck folds. So we'll put in that color. We'll put in some of the blue. Then we'll come in with that darker green blue color. And really get that feeling like a folded area, right? Yeah, alright, that works. There. Grab my green. And the fins don't have to be completely colored in, just a hint of color and let that brown seep through, I think is nice. I'm gonna do a little edge sparkle here and there, like that. Yeah, that looks pretty. Alright. Kind of digging it. I do feel like while I'm thinking about it, a little bit of dark here and there through here just to connect his little, I don't even know what these are called, appendages, horns, antlers. Get them connected to the head like that. I'm gonna cough again, I'm sorry. More water. Someone told me in a comment that my coughing was gross. Now I'm all self-conscious. More so than I was before. Yay me. Okay, that's good for those. Alright, let's speed this up a little bit. Just a little bit of green on that tummy area. Alright, I like that. I really am not, I mean, my throat is very dry. Very dry. I think it might be partly menopause. God, I don't even know anymore. 'Cause I'm not sick at all. My throat is very dry. The air in this house is very dry. They have little wall heaters. Those electric heaters. I would not use those in my home anymore. Personal preference. A, expensive. Super expensive. And B, they dry the air out really bad. I guess I could get a humidifier. I suppose. Oh, I'm so digging this. Alright. Honestly, had serious doubts before I started this. I sat, I've been watching Treasure Books, her channel, Natasha, I think her name is. I'm learning a lot from her and I enjoy her channel. She makes some really beautiful journals and she has amazing ideas for creating. Not all of them what I do, but like she sews things and I don't know if I want to go quite that far at this stage. I don't even own a sewing machine. So there we go. So there's all of our greens blobbed in. Kind of digging it. Let's go through and just add in some sparkles of blue. Yeah. Like that. Is that too much? Nope. Not to me anyway. I've been watching her channel and just kind of creating and enjoying my time, and then watching my movies and enjoying my time. I made some really gorgeous bookmarks that I'm super happy with. I made my very first mixed media journal that I'm super happy with. I did not video making them because well, this is an art channel, not a journaling channel, and B, I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out, or the way I was going to, if I was even going to enjoy the process, or and the making of art journals and book journals is more of a personal hobby, I guess, than are we liking this? He's looking very polka dotted at the moment. Let's do a little, too much water again, dang it. Softening of the blue, of the electric blue. Does that soften it? Maybe. Pull that in like that. Yeah, I like that. That's nice. Kind of creates that little bit of muddy, shadowy area right there. What was I gonna say? See, this is what makes this take longer. Taking the water and moving things around. And I can't tell if that's better or not. I kind of like it. I think it looks jeweled. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it. Alright. What was I doing? Oh, I was going through with the blue and putting in some bling, some extra sparkle. I had oil heaters in my apartment. And then my last apartment had steam heat. It was boilers from down in the basement in New York, which is I'd never heard of it before. I mean, I'd heard of it, I know of it, I'm not completely oblivious. Sorry. But I didn't realize how inexpensive it was. Like, my electric bill was next to nothing in the wintertime. Getting too carried away with the blue, I am. Alright, let's thin it out a little bit as we go here. We'll put it more towards the back of him. Down here. Just a couple dots on the interior. And then more towards the back and like that. There we go. Like that. Good. Yeah, picked up the pace a little bit at any rate. How long have we been filming the second round? 12 minutes. I don't know how long the first round was. Probably longer than I want it to be, but that's alright. There we go. Maybe take our dark and come up here and soften some of this out. Kind of in the middle-ish, and then That. Oh yeah, I'm kind of super digging this. I hope you guys are liking it. I'm gonna just do a couple, you know, so it's looks like part of him and not just floating off on his back willy-nilly. Willy-nilly. Some darker areas back there. A little bit of layering happening. Oops. Oh, so pretty. I really am I'm happier with this than I thought I was going to be. And I think I want this to be a little more in shadow through there. Like that. Yeah, I dig that. Okay. And then maybe the arch of this back is a little less bright through there. Okay. All right, let me think about this for a second here. This needs to be softened. Softened. Like that. I think I'm going to take a little bit of that bright yellow that we started with originally. Get that in here. Let's see, what do we need to brighten things up? I think right here. I like that. Right through here. Like that. Good. She's blending those colors nicely, digging it. Okay. Yep. Then I think through here, like that. And then just gently through there. Just a high point here, here and there. Yeah, Just like a super glittery hot spot here and there. Digging it. Okay. I think we're done. Alright. I'm going to stop here because I'm really, really liking it. And we only used these colors. Now, the eye. Ow. I'm wondering. This always stresses me out. Maybe not black. Maybe we'll go in with the blue. Where's my indigo? I think that was it. It's just not sharp. Yeah, that's my indigo. Alright. I'll let that new sharpener go. I bought a new sharpener. We'll try it first. Because I can empty the shards out into my little palette that I created specifically for this purpose. There we go. These do have peel off like cutouts all the way around, but I've wet this a couple times in water, it looks like, so the adhesive got a little stuck to the product. Alright, enough. Let's attempt to sharpen this. Oh yeah. There we go. So you can sharpen them, and the shards that are left are good product. So just I'm going to dump them into my little palette that I made expressly for that, and wet them down and kind of push them down, and I will have a little watercolor palette. I'll go in here with the indigo and get in our eye, nostril, a little indication through there. Yeah, dig that. Alright. And maybe some marks like that. And some marks like that. Oh yeah. Okay. Taking this indigo. Indigo is one of my all-time favorite colors, so no surprise there. Are we digging that? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. See, here's where things get a little crazy, because I could start really refining this to the best of the paper's ability because it's very bumpy. And getting nitty gritty about it. Adding that level of... Camera turned off. We have tons of content coming out all the time, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Depth, am I right? Taking it, taking it, taking it. Okay. I am kind of loving this. Yeah. Oh yeah. Fun, fun, fun. I'm just nitpicking at this point. Feels worth it though. Definitely feels worth it. Okay. A little bit of shadow where those two meet. Gently, gently, don't want to get too carried away. Like that. Oh yeah. Nice. Maybe a little bit. If you just heard a door close as someone went in the bathroom. Like that. Okay, I should stop. I should stop. Oh yeah, I'm digging it. I am digging it. Okay, now I'm gonna stop. Let me know if you think, I mean, I'm kind of really loving it. So generally speaking, when I love something, you guys are like, meh, I don't know. So I'm gonna put a little tiny maybe fleck there of light. Alright. So let me know if you think I should put a soft, like, diffused background around, or if I should just leave it as is. I'm kind of loving it as is. Let's zoom out so you can see the whole cover now. So that's what he looks like, all like popped off the page. Popped right off the page. Now I feel like maybe some bubbles, or even just some markings. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it as is. Comment below if you think I should put in some like bubbles around him, or if you think I should just leave him as is, or maybe do a soft glow circle away from. I don't know what color I would use to do that. I'd have to think about it. Anyways, comments please below, suggestions, thoughts, leave as is. I'm really happy with how it turned out so far, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for being here. Don't forget to thumbs up if you like the video, subscribe if you're new. We have tons of content coming out. Camera turned off. We have tons of content coming out all the time, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.